We first came across Avanti 2 or 3 years ago.
That's right.
In the showroom in Kidderminster. And we decided we wanted the doors redoing.
Replaced and some refurbishment in our kitchen, which was carried out and carried out extremely well.
Done beautifully, yes.
So
and we really enjoyed it.
It was a plus mark for Avanti when we decided to look around again for the bathroom. Yes, we went to the Brierley Hill showroom because they had examples of bathrooms in the showroom area, which helped us a lot. Well, we had a good idea of what we wanted, and when the designers came in from Avanti, it was quite clear that we weren't wide of the mark, or what we were looking for was certainly totally feasible. And they didn't try and persuade us to go in a different direction from what we were really trying to do.
Yeah, they did their best to accommodate us with everything that we wanted.
Everybody was so cooperative right the way through, from the very beginning, from the first meeting, even the people at the showroom, right through to the very end. Even the delivery drivers eventually, when they came, were cheerful.
Our project coordinator, Tom, was very, very friendly and helpful. And in fact, we called in to see him, didn't we? Just so we could put a face to the name.
That's right.
And it went on from there. Every time he phoned, he was very, very helpful, friendly.
No, there were 1 or 2 occasions where some adjustment might be needed.
We had a number of quotes from various one-man band setups. And it would appear that we would have to source all the materials, which we didn't really want to do. Now Avanti had got all the specialists all together, and we were able to let them get on with their job.
And of course, if we'd gone and done the project ourselves, and if we'd sourced all the materials ourselves, it would have been our responsibility to go back to somebody and say, this doesn't fit, or that's not the right size. Really, by having somebody like Tom there and having Avanti as the people who did the work, meant that we didn't have the worry at any stage of sourcing anything.
Yes.
It was
that was worth a lot.
It was worth a lot to us because they take the responsibility for everything, don't they?
They did.
Whether it be the skip that's delivered to throw the old bathroom away into, to all the equipment arriving when it's supposed to arrive. The whole thing
was seamless,
literally
absolutely
seamless. And we didn't need to sort of worry about whether prices might change or whether we'd gone to the right supplier. Everything was bought here. At the time it was needed.
It all came at the right time, yes.
So I call it one-stop shopping almost, is one of the big pluses for Avanti, because they literally do take on the responsibility right the way through. Total teamwork.
Yes, total teamwork. The fitter, his name was Andy, was absolutely brilliant. He came at 7:30 every morning, didn't he?
Yes.
And if he needed to get any supplies, he got them beforehand and still arrived at 7:30. And he was just so cheerful the whole time. He made the experience a real pleasure.
It was almost a pleasure to have somebody in the house doing the work, even though you really want to see the end of it all so that you've got your house back.
Yeah, and we missed him when he went.
But we literally did miss him when he finished. We just thought somebody's moved out now, and he was so welcome here. But the key thing, it wasn't just because he was a friendly and reliable man. He was just an absolute craftsman with his job. He knew exactly.
He took so much care, particularly with the tiling. It was wonderful. He really was.
The care and attention he put to it, and little ideas, and he kept us posted all the time, not about problems or difficulties. He was always willing to just literally tell us what he was doing next and how this was going to shape up. Going from literally seeing the design into fruition and actually using it ourselves now.
Way beyond our expectations.
Yes, absolutely.
Beautiful.
We're delighted, totally delighted with everything.
Yeah. We wanted the wow factor, we told Paul Goddard, and we certainly got that. We stood at the door there and looked into it, and then we did just say, wow.